Good day, viewers. Welcome to Afris Concept TV, your number one reliable channel where you get updated and enlightened on what is happening around you. I appreciate you for the time spent while watching and viewing our channel. So if you are new on this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever I drop any video. News updates. Introduce a bill on Biafran referendum or quit politics. Members of the indigenous people of Biafran IPOB, following the reactions that trailed the attack on Senator Ike Ekweremadu a few weeks ago by members of the IPOB, Dr. Peter Ejirika, former Biafran Air Force pilot, has told the Igbo politicians the only way to avoid public assault by their constituents. Dr. Ejika, in an article titled "The Nuremberg New Yam Trail Dichotomy," analyzed the work of an elected legislator and what is being experienced today. The article sent to Aba City blog read thus: "The city of Nuremberg was rightly chosen as a site for the summary trail of the legislators and politicians of Eastern Nigerian political subdivision for their performance as representatives of this political entity. The city of Nuremberg has a historical significance starting from the days of the Holy Roman Empire to the era of the trials of Nazi veterans in 1945 by a tribunal of the Allied forces. The city was rightly chosen as the site for conducting the Igbo Cultural New Yam Festival of 2019 so that Igbos would have a soul-searching experience in order to address the philosophical questions: where do we go from here? And for the jihadists to remit on the flamboyant Nazi Party conventions of the 30s. Though, before one could constructively take sides with the outcome of this summary trial, one has to understand the job descriptions of a legislator, a senator, or a representative in federal system of government, in which the constituent states are either autonomous nor can enact laws, and the job descriptions of this legislator including the following: to review or listen to the concerns of the constituents on a daily basis by reading emails, mailed letters, and receiving telephone calls; to listen to the concerns of the constituents by receiving them in the office via scheduled meetings or off-site visits; to attend meetings with lobbying groups, business owners, legislators, and other key political figures on a daily basis; to review current laws and status to determine where stated concerns fall within existing legislations; to research and write new legislations to address concerns if nothing is in place; to attend scheduled governing body meetings, to discuss current issues and propose new legislations on a scheduled basis; to propose new laws and support the written legislations with evidence that they are necessary, including research, final studies results, and legislative and constituent arguments during the scheduled governing body meetings; to persuade fellow legislators to approve and enact proposed legislation during the scheduled governing body meetings and see approved legislation through to its confirmation. A review of these job duties suggested that they can be classified into two classes: introduction of a bill and participating in Senate committees. The latter implies that a state senator identifies new laws that need to be passed, works with staff to thoroughly research the topic of a new bill and network with Senate colleagues and meet with associations and other groups to gain support for new legislation before introducing a bill. State senators work with their teams and with the Legislative Council's office to draft an official bill. Once the bill is finalized, a senator sends the new bill to the Senate desk, while the former entails serving on one or more legislative committees, which is an important part of a state senator's job. Committees have regularly scheduled meetings to review proposed legislation. At each meeting, committee members listen to presentations from bill sponsors and public testimony from lobbyists and other interested parties. Senators discussed new bills among themselves, offer opinions, and proposed amendments. They vote on each bill with their recommendations for actions by the Senate, such as not passing a law or passing a law as amended by the committee. After the bill clears a committee, it may be sent to another committee or to the Senate floor for a vote. The question that needs to be asked is that Ike Ekweremadu and his colleagues perform another of this function. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. If you have any comments on this news, on introduction of bills on Biafran referendum or quit politics, kindly drop your comments below. Don't hesitate to click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get more updates. Thank you and have a wonderful day.